The Gatorade Cup Series heads to the Texas World Superspeedway for the first ever time as a part of the Texas Two-Step. This is the Pennzoil 500 here in College Station, Texas. On pole for the first ever Gatorade Cup Series race here at the Texas World Superspeedway, it's the 99 car of Brett Sierra. Two's outside starting in second, Jonathan Beeford, the winner of the Pennzoil Trucks race here a few days ago. Starting third is Casey Nanico, fourth is Trey Rainey, and his brother Luke rounds out the top five in the 2 car. Then 6th place, the one of Diego Yepez. 7th, we have Jonathan Rains. 8th, it's Scott Gregory. 9th, TJ Hanley. Rounding out the top 10, Jay Jefferson looking for the Texas repeat. Won the last race out at the Texas Motor Speedway. Back behind them, Anthony Fox and Levi Jones, the 14. All along with points there, Roman Fenway. And the 47 is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Then there's Anthony Hernandez and Steve Morgan, the 26. With Max Rossi and the 5 of Jeff Bright. Then there's Evan Hunter and Freddie Soto. With Antonin Charles Bois and Carter Friesen, the 34. Then we have Riley Sampson and Michael Gregory with Tyler Fink and Cole Luigi, the 42. Then there's Riley Spurley, and Jake Richardson. Then we have the 24 Eli Bright second in points, and the 44 Leon Capano to his inside. Then there's Zachary DeLello and John Smith with Sebastian Kukulan and Brandon Beal, the 9. Then we have Bronson Minnick and Marshall Burrell, Nathan Green, William Bolin, Kashawn Richardson, Griffin Lynn. And final row, Jake Gow and Derek Hamill round out the 42-car field for 38 laps of action at the 2-mile Texas World Superspeedway. Let's get the Pennzoil 500 underway with this starting command.
Drivers, start your engine!
42 engines fire up for the first time at the 2-mile Texas World Superspeedway for racing in the Gatorade Cup Series. Brett Sierra, Jonathan Beeford on the front row for this historic event in the Gatorade Cup Series. The first ever time these Cup cars will go to the Texas World Superspeedway, this 2-mile high-banked oval. And in practice, we saw a lot of action. Speeds well over 210 miles an hour in the draft, reaching 220 at points. It's going to be crazy. The runs these cars will get down the straightaways, being able to slice and dice, and maybe a big accident or 2 or even 3. Brett Sierra, Jonathan Beeford front row. Buford won the truck race just 2 days ago. Jeffrey Buford won the target race. Can the Buford sweep at Texas World with a win today in the Gatorade Cup Series? We'll find out. 38 laps, green flag racing for the first time in College Station, Texas in the Gatorade Cup Series. Not much has gone right for Brett Sierra this season, but this is going right for him. He's the first ever lap leader in the Gatorade Cup Series at Texas World. And that's something you can never get back. That's something that everyone that's in the record books, you can't erase that. Sierra is going to be the first ever lap leader here in the Gatorade Cup Series. Trey Rainey wants a lap lead early on. He's to the inside for the lead. You see the pack a little split. I'm wondering if some drivers are worried that maybe an early caution will happen. They want to kind of back out and just let that front pack deal with it. Trey Rainey with the push from Jonathan Rains to 96. Here comes the 88 Anthony Fox on the inside. Rainey and Rains go side by side. Who leads the second lap of the Pennzoil 500? It will be Trey Rainey. Outside lane does it. How about Fitzy? Zachary Fitzwater Sr. 3 wide for second as Rains clears out in front. Here comes Fitzwater. Jeff Bright the 5. Carter Friesen on the inside as well. Still 3 wide. As they race down the back, here comes Jeff Bright looking low. He wants to lead a lap early on. And he's inside the top 10 points right now, so every point matters for him. So he can make the chase. He's in a good position right now. Getting the push from Carter Friesen, but the 34 will go to the inside. It's another drag race to lead the lap. This time the 5 and the 34 in lap 3, and it's the 5 on the outside again. Michael Gregory, 3 wide. That's for the race lead. Tyler Fink and Anthony Hernandez go with them. Jake Richardson, a little bit 4 wide further back in the pack. On lap number 4, that's a little dangerous. You get pushed together. 44, 82, rubber round, they're gonna go. Middle of the pack, they're wrecking, and it's a chain reaction. Multiple cars get involved, and they squeeze at the outside wall. Others compiling in, it's a massive crash in 3 and 4. Points to Roman Fenway, goes upside down the banking. First caution flag at the Texas World Superspeedway. Tyler Fink wins the race back to the caution flag. And not many got it without any damage. The double zero on the 5 or 6 and 7, they have slight damage. Max Rossi, Evan Hunter, maybe some others. There's Riley Spurge, who he may have escaped. Cole Luigi, Levi Shones, Burrow, Hamill. They may have all gotten through. Naka looked like he was in the middle of it. He may have gotten away with one. Brett Sear has some nose damage in the 9-9. How about second appointee Eli Bright? He may have gotten away with one. The first caution flag at the Texas World Superspeedway is going to take out maybe 15 cars out of contention. As many pile in, the see Roman Fenway is going to be done for the day. On pit road, smoking our points. They're not going to get a great finishing result here at the Texas World Superspeedway. First caution is out. Let's see what happened. Tyler Fink is out in front of the 98. Watch this chain reaction type crash that we're going to see occur here down the backstretch. It's going to focus on this right here. Watch that baby blue from number 44 of Leon Campana. As they race down the back, they're squeezing together. They're going to get together. And look at this chain reaction. It just keeps going up to the front. Reigns gets into Beaver, gets into Fitzwater, gets into Hanley, gets into Richard, gets into Jeff Bright, gets into John Smith. I mean, there's cars going everywhere. Riley Spurge is going to shoot the gap on the inside, miss it. Jake Gow and some others do the same. That's where Sierra got his nose damage right off the 82. Rainey runs into it. A2 hits the 43, or the 43 hits the A2. There's Bullen spinning around. Nathan Green drifts through the corner but misses it. Eli Bright gets through, and there goes Fenway upside down the 43. Scott Gregory is back there. Pez. Hanley, as we mentioned, one of the Texas natives, and he maybe calls this track more of a home track than the Texas World Speedway, but he is involved in a big way. So he got sandwiched in the wall right here by Riley Sampson. Reigns involved. Coming into this race, and we knew this would probably occur. 3 drivers that complete every lap this season. And we knew after today there would probably be less than 3, maybe even none. So those 3 were Jonathan Reigns, they were Roman Fenway and Riley Spurge. Fenway's out of the race. Reigns is still going to be in it, I think, but he's going to be damaged. And Riley Spurge have got through, but we still have yellow flags to come if what we just saw right there is going to be any indicator of how they're going to be racing here today. So it's Tyler Fink with the race back to the line in front. Second place, the 33 Michael Gregory going green right here in lap number 7 as Soto, Fenway, and Reigns also out. So only 39 cars are left running. Only one now driver has completed every lap this season. That's Riley Spurge, who can't keep the streak alive. Back green at Texas World, Fink out front, Michael Gregory second, Hernandez, Fox, and Friesner are the top 5. Max Rossi pulling out on John Smith. The double zero just a little bit damaged on the side and maybe affecting his car if he's out in front. If he's in the draft, he should be fine. Maybe when he's out front, they'll get up to speed. It's going to be a little bit slower. Anthony Hernandez for the lead on Tyler Fink down the back straight, getting the push from Carter Friesen. And it's a good push at that. Side by side to turn number 3. Anthony Hernandez takes the lead away. Carter Friesen pulls to the inside. Max Rossi, 3 wide. Hernandez leads on the outside lane. Rossi has the inside preferred lane off to the first corner. Riley Spurge up inside the top 10, the 28, looking to regain lost ground. The points he has faltered the last few races and has dropped big time. Free falling in points. 3 by 3 at the front of the field. Max Rossi help from Bronson Minnick and Zachary DeLello moves to the front, but can Minnick look low? He'll pull to the inside, even with the 8th off turn number 4. Back to the start-finish line. The leader of the 8th lap with 30 to go will be Bronson Minnick. DeLello goes 3 wide for the lead off to turn number 1. A car coming up pit road. Will that impact? It's Campana coming off the hood. Watch this continue on. He's going to let that lead pack go. He stands in the apron. Great move there. 4 wide behind them. Going wide goes Max Rossi. They're going to settle it down a little bit. They're still rubbing, though. And Riley Spurge and Milvitz going, I just want to complete every lap today. Oh, going wide, almost 5 wide. Cars show at the racetrack. Cole Luigi's out in front of the 42. Kashawn Richardson is second in the 29. Kashawn for the lead. Slices underneath the 42. Here comes Nako. Fox looking 4 wide to the corner. That's for 3rd. Anthony Fox with a big move. Derek Hamill behind him. Kashawn Richardson clears. Riley Spurge going through the middle of the racetrack with a nice run. In the middle of a 4 wide, down the back. Michael Gregory right behind him. Rubbing together, they're sorting it for now. Cars going wide to get out of the way. Casey Nanico moves to the front. Anthony Fox is second, looking for a run the 17 of Nanico. Off the corner, 10 laps complete. Here in the Texas World Superspeedway Pennzoil 500, Casey Nanico currently the one out front. Derek Hamill looking to change that as he looks to the inside in turn number 1. He has the push from Marshall Burrow and Tyler Fink. Riley Spurgeon is doing everything he can to just get down to the inside. He's been in the middle for a long time. He's been doing a great job. John Smith almost turned out the front of the 24 of Eli Bright. They both control their cars and save it. Hamill comes down and leaves that 7 out to dry. Tyler Fink will move to second. Michael Gregory with them. Here comes Scott Gregory and Jay Jefferson looking for the Texas two-step. He won the Texas World Speedway race, looking for the win in the Texas World race. Hamill and Fink side by side. Hamill led the lap. Fink has the inside. Who was that coming off pit road? They were either stopped or just with a weird angle coming off. Scott Gregory, Tyler Fink side by side. 4 wide again. It's Bron Smith getting shoved by John Smith. This time the 12-man spin to the inside. He does. Trying to slow it down. He does a great job. Around they're going to go, though. They stack up into the outside wall hard. A few cars, and it's 3 of the Hendrick cars. Brandon Beal involved as well in the 9. Fox spins down into him. Kashawn Richardson. Others trying to get through it. John Smith, Eli Bright, Anthony Hernandez, Evan Hunter, Jeff Bright. All 400 cars piled up in a wad here in turns 3 and 4. Caution flag for the first time. Max Rossi did not win it back. It was Jay Jefferson, the 78 car. It looked like they were going to be able to control it as Minnick had slowed down, but the one who came up the racetrack and caused the crash was the double O of John Smith, and it causes a major stack up. Let's see what happened. They are 4 wide coming off turn number 2. It's going to be a little tip right here. There's 12 in the dubs. They're going to get slight contact. It spins the 12 right here down to the inside. John Smith, well, the 12 Minnick saves his car, keeps off the inside wall. He slams on the brakes so he knows it's going to come up. John Smith keeps his foot in the gas, trying to merge back up, and at the last second tries to stop into Eli Bright, into Hernandez, Luigi Fox, Evan Hunter, Kashawn Richardson off the ground, Zachary DeLello, Jake Gowing and Brett Sierra go down to the inside. Fox comes down and gets Brandon Beal. Then I think that second pack of cars comes into it, and right here, someone's going to hit that 6 on the 55. And it looks like it might be the 5 of Jeff Bright, William Bullen, Anthony Charlebois, Nathan Green, Buford through the grass, Diego Yepez through the grass. Oh boy, what a crash, a vicious one here in the Pennzoil 500. Second yellow flag of the race, and it's just taking another chunk of competitors to win this race. Yeah, all 400 cars involved, 3 of them that were in the lead pack. And then Jeff Bright right here as he comes in trying to slam on the brakes, and you just don't know where they're going to go sometimes. You don't know if they're going to go high, low, if they're going to stay where they're at, so you have to slam on the brakes. You don't want to slam on it too hard. You can't slam on it too hard, so just a tough scenario around there. Jay Jefferson loving Texas so far. He won the last race. He's looking to win here today. He's out front in the Pennzoil 500. Coming back to the green flag right here in the Pennzoil 500, the Texas World Superspeedway just cleaning up the second yellow flag of the race. A lot of cars teeing off that. Riley Sampson, Jeff Bright, Evan Hunter, Anthony Fox, Cole Luigi, Zachary DeLello, Anthony Hernandez, maybe some others as well, like the 1 or maybe the 29 or the 31. 16 Anthony Charlebois will come down pit road. So we'll see if he can stay on the lead lap. Jay Jefferson, the 78 leads. Scott Gregory is currently second. Max Rossi third. Special Kugelon fourth. Tyler Fink is fifth. Riley Spurgeon, Casey Nanico, Michael Gregory, Marshall Burrow, and Derek Campbell are in the front 10. We are back green here at Texas World. Single file, the first car to break low is back here. That's Carter Friesen on Griffin Lynn. How about Brett Sierra? We talked about how that 99 got some damage on the front end. In the draft, he's actually all right. If he can just stay in the draft, he's all right. Scott Gregory goes to the lead up ahead, get by the 78 Jay Jefferson. But if that 99 just has some draft, he's not too bad. He's staying up. He was up in that lead draft. They're just kind of clinging onto it. He can't really lead a line, so winning the race is going to be hard, but he could get a solid result out of this today. Scott Gregory moves to the front, leading the pack. Tyler Fink, second. Nanico, 3 wide on Spurley Tube. Fink to the inside in turn 1. Michael Gregory trying to get to the front. Carter Friesen. Friesen and Hamill trying to get up there. Marshall Burrell, Griffin Lynn. Minnick has just cleared Sierra, looking to get back up into contention. Remember, Minnick saved a few more race cars from getting involved in that last caution because he slammed on the brakes when he was going through the grass. He did a great job to control his car and keep everyone else safe. And it keeps him in the race and in this lead draft. 3 wide for the lead. And Michael Gregory inches ahead to lead the lap by a nose. But it's Kugelon, 3 wide. Friesen looks to go 4 wide through the middle of the racetrack. Oh, he went through the middle. How about that? You don't see that very often. Trying to sort back to 3 wide. Derek Campbell for the lead. Spurley Tube in the middle of a 4 wide again. With Nanico, he's rubbing with them. Marshall Burrow trying to stay low enough. Hamilton push for Burrow. Max Rossi coming forward. How about Riley Spurgeon forcing through the middle of the racetrack, pushing the 34 side. Back to the line, Derek Himmel leads. A 3-wide pack scrambling towards him in the draft. Michael Gregory, the last car in the lead draft. Sierra and Galway are just outside. They're clinging on for dear life. Rossi, Gregory goes side by side. Scott getting the side draft off that 83 car and gets back down to the inside and pulls even with the 83 off into turn number 3. How about Griffin Lynn into contention? Bronson Minnick, Tyler Fink, Jay Jefferson coming back on the inside. Michael Gregory, Casey Nanko, and Sierra and Galway cling down to the lead draft. 3 wide again and 20 to go. Scott Gregory leads in the 07. 13 cars currently in this pack. 14th and 15th are riding around looking to see if they crash again, because that's not out of the realm of possibilities with how they're racing. Jay Jefferson again looking for the lead. Casey Nanako, his nearest pusher on the inside. Minnick gonna try and get down low, but can only get to the middle of the racetrack. Scott Gregory forced high 4 wide. Fink through the middle as they're side by side at the front. Jay Jefferson leads at halfway. 19 laps to go, and the Pennzoil 500, Jay Jefferson currently out in front. They are 4 wide, back behind. That's for 4th. We're backed out, though. We saw that was going to be a bad decision. Just decided to back out of it. Now they're 4 wide, further back in the field, though. Casey Nanko looking for the lead. Heads up from Riley Spurgeon, looking to rebound the point. Spurgeon maybe wants a lap led right here. He can slice underneath. He's going to have a shot, but no, Michael Gregory does it first. Just going to push that 17th lap lead now. 18 laps remaining in the Pennzoil 500. Minnick trying to get the draft off the 78 and then cut back low, but instead Tyler Fink cuts even lower and it goes 3 wide to move to the inside. Looking for second now, and Michael Gregory's Nanko leads. Lap traffic, who is it? It's the 44 of the Ancapana, very slow. How will the race leaders negotiate this? They're going to catch him in 3 and 4. Look how slow that 44 is going. Let's see. Nanako around the top. Fink gets high. Minnick trying to get high. Not many do get high. Friesen held up. Scott Gregory held up. Kukulon goes to the outside. Galway trying to get out top. He does. Almost gets hit by the 44. Galway Hamill. Sierra get held up the worst. Scott Gregory, Carter Friesen, and others are going to try to run down this lead draft now. They're side by side for the race lead with more lap traffic. It's now Trey Rinihan, the 18. He's just a slight bit faster than the last one we caught. We'll see what Nanko does this time. He's going to go wide again. And he gets around, sprint to around. Gregory has to check up. The 18 going to go to the middle, try and let the 98 go. The outside lane going around. Tyler Fink is just stuck right there. Look at the 13 others getting so close. Some contact there. Oh, so close to the 18, trying to get around him. Most of the lead draft is by. They're going to try and split him right here with Sierra and Hamill. Galway around the outside as well. Those 15 are by. At the front, Nanako leads Spurley Tube. We have Luke Brady, Nathan Green ahead, then Fitzwater and Yepez. That's 31st, 26th, 27th, and 28th that they will be catching right here. 15 to go at the start-finish line. It's Nanako, Spurley Tube, and Jefferson clear their first, second, and third. They're going to catch Luke Brady first in the 2. Nanako tried to go low. The 2 kind of blocks him there, and Riley Spurgeon moves low for the lead. Spurley Tube's out in front. Jefferson the second, Nanako on the drop back on the outside. Michael Gregory trying to get low on Luke Brady. The 2 up top, though, nowhere really to go. Spurley Tube clears. Jefferson second, Max Rossi third, Kukulon fourth, Scott Gregory for 5th, as Nathan Green kind of halts it. Now they're side by side, 2 lappers are. Yepez on the outside is slower. Fitzwater will go to the outside as well. Jay Jefferson, look at the run Kukulon had, but got stalled right there. Spurley Tube in the 28 leads the lap. Jefferson second, side by side for third. Here comes Lynn and Fink into it. Scott Gregory, Bronson Minnick, Carter Friesen, Jake Galloway, Brett Sear trying to get around Fitzwater. Burrow trying to fight back in the 7. Look at the run he has. Michael Gregory trying to get around. Kukulon. Or excuse me, that's Nanako. Greatly held up. He was leading once we caught these drivers. Now he's going to be back and maybe outside the lead draft. He's back to 15th and still stuck. He's going to lose the lead draft. All because of a few lappers. At the front of the field, Spurley Tube still leads, but Kukulon wants it to the inside for the 13 driver. And 13 to go. We're going to catch more lappers. Hanley, Eli Bright, Kashan Richardson, and William Bullen are up the road, and Leon Capana will definitely be caught at least once more, if not twice more. Drivers jumping low. You saw that Lynn and Friesen trying to coordinate some efforts there. As Tyler Fink leads Max Rossi. Now Rossi's going to poke his nose to the inside, and it's a drag race to leave that number 26. It will be Max Rossi to push on the inside to do it. Currently in this league draft, it's Rossi, Scott Gregory, Tyler Fink, Griffin Lynn, Special Kukulon, Jay Jefferson, Riley Spiritu, and Carter Friesen. Those 8 cars right now. 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th are trying to get caught up. That is Jake Galloway, Bronson Minnick, Marshall Burrow, and Derek Hamill. 13th place, Michael Gregory, also trying to, Brett Sierra in 14th. Might be just on the edge. I think he's going to lose the draft, but should keep 14th. Scott Gregory moves to the front off Max Rossi. Griffin is looking for a run off turn 4 to get to the inside of that 07 car, but Jay Jefferson will go to the inside 3 wide. 11 laps to go in the Pennzoil 500. Most of that second pack is caught up. Minnick, Galloway, Kukulon, Burrow have caught up. Hamill and Gregory are also doing the same. Up the road, it's Leon Capana. Again, we will catch him coming to 10 to go. Who does he hold up this time? I think they're going to catch him off turn number 4, so I would stay low if I'm the race leaders here. Scott Gregory around the outside, almost hits the 44. Jay Jefferson, the only one to get away. Friesen goes to the inside, they're going to split the 44. 12 almost rubs off him. Look at them go 4 wide. Kukulon almost hits the 44. He's going to spin him. They control it, but Kukulon not happy with the 44 Capana. He's still going after him, still trying to spin him out. He finally moves around, but now Sierra's come to the 13. Kukulon's lost the lead draft. It's now 12 cars at the front, and we're going to catch more lappers. The leader is Jay Jefferson, but he's a sitting duck. 9 to go. Jay Jefferson going to get run down and swallowed up by the pack behind. It's like a pack of wolves chasing him down. Marshall Burrow with a nice run. He's going to go to the inside here, obviously. Too big of a run to not take it. He'll bring Fink with him in the 98 car. And here we go. 5 lappers. Trey Rainey, Eli Bright, TJ Hanley, Kashan Richardson, and some others. Rainey obviously the slowest of those. They're going to catch him first. We'll see what the leaders do. They're going to look to cut to the inside. Front 3 do. Jay Jefferson looked to go around the outside. Got halted. He's going to try and get back to the inside. Almost hit Michael Gregory doing so. Trey Rainey up out of the way. Friesen Spiritu will filter by. Jefferson loses time, but should stay in the lead draft. Eli Bright passed by the first 5. Burrow leads. But up the road, we still have Hanley, Kashan Richardson, and William Bullen. And then maybe Luke Rainey. 8 to go, make it 7 at the start-finish line. 3 lappers, all caught in the same lap. Burrow moves to the inside to get by. A little bit slower, though. Here comes Hamill, Rossi, and Michael Gregory. First 5, gonna get by those 3. Here comes Scott Gregory with a nice run going into it. Can he get to the inside and get by to keep touch? How about Lynn and Galloway? Jay Jefferson. Jefferson has a fast race car and he knows it. He wants to get back at their battle, but look at Hanley, he's gonna block them. Oh, why? Oh, if you're a lapper, that's maybe rule number 1. You don't try and pass another one if the leaders are coming up. 5-car race at the front. It's Marshall Burrow, Tyler Fink, Derek Hamill, Max Rossi, Michael Gregory. 6 laps to go at Texas World. And up ahead we have Luke Rainey. And that might be it. That might be the last one we catch. We're going to catch him right here. 5 to go at the start-finish line. Fink, by. Rossi is by. Those 2 get away. 3rd, 4th, 5th get halted. And it looks like Derek Hamill might lose the draft. Look at Scott Gregory. Moves to 5th and has a shot now. Oh, Derek Hamill is so far back now. Riley Spiritu, Jay Jefferson, Bronson making others trying to get caught up now. They'll move right around the 2. They might get around the 8 as well. That's how much momentum Derek Hamill lost and all that. So 5 laps to go for the lead. Max Rossi gets by Tyler Fink. Coming to 4 to go, which means a yellow flag would end the race. Rossi, Fink, Scott Gregory, Michael Gregory, then Marshall Burrow. 6th on back, Spiritu, Jefferson, Hamill, Minnick, Lynn, Friesen, Galloway. Those are the drivers that might have a shot at the end if they can get caught up. Tyler Fink back on Max Rossi. That's going to allow 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Scott Gregory, Michael Gregory, and Marshall to get a run into turn 1. See if 6 on back can coordinate their efforts to get up here to these front 5. Side by side. Down the back stretch, Scott Gregory and Tyler Fink. And it looks like Leon Campana again. For the 3rd time, they will catch up. And it's going to be in the same spot as last time. The last 2 times we caught him right here. 44 goes to the middle. Fink and Rossi carry themselves up the racetrack and get by. What can the second pack do now? They're going to go around the outside. Jefferson and Spruill do. They keep their momentum with 3 to go. Can they get a run? They're in the draft of running him down. Spruill staying behind Jay Jefferson, but pokes low. Spruill was staying behind right there. Will they catch Yepez, Green, and Fitzwater? We're coming around to 2 to go. Scott Gregory leads the race. Side by side for a second. Marshall Burrow inside of Michael Gregory. Max Rossi with the 7 car. They're going to catch them. It's Green, Fitzwater, Yepez. 2 laps to go and 3 lappers ahead. Scott Gregory leads the race. Here they come into Nathan Green. Oh, he hits the 07. But Gregory gets around 3 wide on the inside to get by. Marshall Burrow's the one held up. Max Rossi trying to get by. And those 2 are the only one to get around. They will be the ones to settle the win. Can Max Rossi run Scott Gregory down? This is going to be the fight for the win. Can Rossi get in the draft and run that 07 down in time? He has 2 miles to do it. Here's the white flag. And the second pack is scrambling, trying to find a way around. Last lap in the Pennzoil 500. Rossi is gaining in the draft. He's in the draft. He has a run. A little less than 2 miles to go in this race. Scott Gregory, Max Rossi. Who gets back around in 1 mile to win it? Got to be a move off turn 4 if he can make it. Rossi in the trap, trying to get there. Trey Rainey might play one final hand in this off turn 4. Scott Gregory and Max Rossi to the checker flag. Gregory jumps low and gets it. He'll win. Scott Gregory will win the race at the Texas World Superspeedway. He and Max Rossi in a charge to the checkered flag, and Scott Gregory gets it done. Let's go see the finish results now after a crazy race at Texas World. Here are the finish results from the Pennzoil 500 at the Texas World Superspeedway. We had 2 caution flags today for 4 laps and 23 lead changes. 15 drivers were out front and led laps here today. The winner of the race, the one who led the most laps, Scott Gregory, led 7 laps today. He gets the victory lane over Max Rossi, who tried to chase him down that last lap, but just wasn't quite close enough. He ends up in 2nd. Tyler Fink gets 3rd, Derek Campbell 4th, and Carter Friesen 5th. Bronson Minnick gets 6th, 7th for Jay Jefferson and Michael Gregory 8th, Marshall Burrow 9th, and Riley Spruill, who rounds out the top 10 with a good result. Griffin Lane gets 11th, Jake Galloway 12th, Sebastian Kukulon 13th, Casey Nanico 14th, and Brett Sierra gets 15th. He started on pole, got some damage, and really only those first 15 would have had a shot at the end. Levi Schoens gets 16th, John Spieford 17th, 18th, John Smith, 19th, Steve Morgan, and Jake Richardson rounds out the top 20. It was a crazy race, not many clean race cars there at the end. Brandon Bill's last car finish on lead lap in 21st position. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, along with 31st, were all lap cars at some point during the race. They were Bullen, Richardson, Hanley, Bright, Eli that is, Fitzwater, Green, Luke and Trey Rainey, Campana, and Yepez. Out of the race, Anthony Charbois, Anthony Hernandez, Zachary DeLello, Cole Luigi, Anthony Fox, Evan Hunter, Jeff Bright, Riley Sampson, Jonathan Rains, Roman Fenway, our points leader, finishes 41st, and Freddie Soto, the 82. Let's now go see the point standings. Here are the points 14 races in. Roman Fenway is still on top in the 43, but that points gap has decreased. Max Rossi is now second, only 46 points back. Jay Jefferson moves up to third with a few great results lately. He's into chase contention. Eli Bright is currently fourth, and Riley Spruill back up to fifth. Anthony Fox down to sixth. Tyler Fink is 7th, John Smith 8th, Freddie Soto 9th, and TJ Hanley holds the final spots at the top 10 by 2 points over Sean Richardson, who is 11th. Jeff Bright is currently 12th, Jonathan Rains 13th, William Bullen 14th, 15th is Griffin Lynn. Leon Campana currently 16th, Sebastian Kukulon 17th, Anthony Charbois 18th, Michael Gregory 19th, Carter Friesen rounds out the final spot inside the top 20. So Riley Spruill currently the only driver to finish every single lap so far this season, 529 laps, 14 races in, he's the only one to do so. Right now, the 2 wildcard spots, William Bullen is 2 wins and 14th gets a spot, and then Jeff Bright is currently 12th in points, the highest with a win. That's not in the top 10. He also gets the next wild card spot. So right now that's a big battle there because Rain's only 2 points behind. Then you have Leon Capana, and they have maybe some other drivers down here that want a shot. Luke Rain currently 21st in points. The next winner is Brandon Beal in 24th in points. Then Scott Greger is 29th. Nathan Green is 30th. Jake Galloway 33rd. Riley Sampson is 34th. Cole Luigi 36th. Those are the only winners down here in points. So we'll see how it all turns around as the 15th race of the season goes to the Kentucky Speedway for the KFC 400. I will see you guys then.